Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Muted Season 2 review part 3. The previous two parts are in a playlist, or you're coming here from part 2. I'm going to try and hurry this up, but this is probably going to be the shortest episode. We're going to be covering the third little arc I have for episodes, which is episodes 70 through 75, because it's kind of a short mini arc, and to be honest, I just want to rave a little bit about these episodes. So technically we're starting off at the end of 69 with a few panels of Camille being held by Dendro, which is absolutely adorable. And with episode 70, we actually get to see Nira for the first time in like 2 months of waiting on episodes. It's great, the suspense and how of the previous arc. It's a welcome relief to see the cute, the wholesome, Camille and Dendro FaceTiming Nira, who I forgot to mention had... Oh, well, no, wait, that was season 1. Yeah, that was season 1. Now we're Nira met Dendro. Alright, so we get Sloane and Nira in the middle of Texas, FaceTiming Dendro, Sloane running off somewhere, and just the lighthearted teasing. It's a very wholesome episode for episode 70. Just Dendro smiles, the awkward little jokes. It's very, very cute. And I love the background colors. Like, any scene with Dendro in the greenhouse this season that used more happy colors, it's very, very beautiful. And they actually do bring up the fact of in this episode, it was does Sylvia know about Dendro? And that's something that was honestly one of the greatest parts of this arc, is Sylvia meeting Dendro. Now, of course, we get the little tiny bit of foreshadowing with Nira thinking that the storm coming. It's kind of a little bit of a foreshadow that things are about to go bad. Now, of course, as I said before, I'm sorry that I'm kind of stuttering some. I'm literally no scripting these videos. So, but Nira does make the decision, hey, we're going to turn around and go back to New Orleans. And 71 starts off with a very relatable Camille jumping up and down because she's going to introduce Sylvia to Dendro. Finally, it's been one meeting we were really waiting for, and she's psyching herself up, and it is completely relatable for her character. It's like trying to introduce your parents to your friend or significant other for like the first time. Granted, I've only had to do that once, but she does feel that pain, constantly still trying to get in touch with Aveline, who we all know from the previous video, kind of got scratched up, and so we do get a quick little flashback with the voicemail bit, which I to be honest, see you later alligator and later gator. It's fairly wide use, and it is funny. We do get the apology over the phone, which is really cute. And of course, Camille, I think, with part of that stress, it's something that several people can relate to. And, granted, I'm not a lesbian witch, so I can't really relate too much into that, but we do get one of the... Oh, I can't remember, but I just totally lost my train of thought there for a moment. But we do get the "Would you come with me to the greenhouse," which sent me screaming when I first read the chapter. And the blindfolded and flowery, and Dendro just immediately popping up with the hello. It's so freaking adorable. It is so dang adorable. And the real part that I wanted to break this into a third part is just because of Sylvia's flashback, which I'll talk about here in a second. But just some of the reactions, like the doubt panel and stuff in episode 72 are it's ones that I really hope get continued to be used even as like memes or something like that in the future. It's like Miranda did so well on these. And, of course, anybody with their hands over their nostrils in something like a fantasy honestly does make me chuckle a little as he's taking it to process. And, we get you're a little bit like your mom, and it's the beginning of the Sylvia's flashback, which I really did like. But we do get Sylvia coming out as Ace, which is also very, very nice to see, more Ace representation. And of course, Dendro hugging the both of them is fucking cute. And we get the flashback and we start the flashback with Kaylin the day after, I believe it was like the day after the ritual, coming back. While coming to the Severn Manor to talk with Arabelle, and it's, little Sylvia is absolutely adorable. What some people didn't notice with Kaylin is the bouquet that he's holding is actually the colors of the trans flag, and I actually love that. It's a great touch in there. Because So anyway, so little Sylvia, I will say, extorting the crap out of Kaylin for $5 to just go get Abrielle is freaking genius and glorious. It's like, when you're a little kid, you don't want to do anything unless you're getting paid for a lot of the time, especially for other people that you don't really know. It's just it's cute, it's adorable. And I love the sass that Kaylin has. Like, these flowers aren't for Let, they're for her daughter. And Let being Camille's grandma. It's a whole great scene. And when we do get to go and see Sylvia go and get a Let, we get back into that kind of more jagged letters in the background, the darker colors kind of thing. And you can kind of tell, it's not a very welcoming environment, kind of. And I will say, seeing both Athalie and Abrielle at that age is like, it's weird still, seeing them. It's like, oh yeah, they are twins. I just always associate Athalie with being an old bitch, to say the least. And there's a little bit of argument before Alette shows up, and the fact that we didn't even see Alette in episode 73, it was just the creepy enough introduction. It was a great start on how we got to see this character. And of course, I've heard people already calling Alette a little bit of a MILF, and in that is just kind of like, okay. But, immediately we're getting, Abrielle is having to cover for the fact that, oh yeah, there's boy, but from other family. And saying that, yeah, I'm going to go kill these flowers. But, it's just, it's a really well done flashback, to say the least. Like, I'm kind of struggling here, once again, no script, and, we do get Sylvia and Abrielle going out to see Kaylin after, the guise of we're going to kill the flowers, and it is one of the sweetest scenes I've ever seen in Webtoon. It's just the glee, the running up, the hug, and the kiss. It is, Miranda really knocked it out of the park, even with, little Sylvia going, "Eh," and then running away. It's like, it's so great. It's so great. But, we did find out that Camille's mom was previously married to some banker dude, and then, he vanished somehow. Who knows, for all we know in season 3, it could be revealed that she killed the dude, for all we know. But, R.I.P. the banker dude, if that's the case. And it's just 74 ends with, of course, that foreshadowed calling, Adeline's calling, and I'm gonna end part 3 off here for right now, because the whole next part is really just one continuous arc, and I really need to spend some time on that here in a few moments after I record it. So with that being said, thank you so much for all who were listening through this. The playlist will be in the description below, along with all the links to the Webtoon and such. And with that being said, I'm going to upload this right now and then start recording part 4. Peace.